What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We just finished The Beast and Me, and we're gonna see what we got next. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Beast is yours.
What? You're giving me a rig?
It's not mine. It belonged to me and Dean. But since we are no more... Take care, V, and watch those turns or you'll end up wrapped around a lamppost.
Alright, sorry y'all. Had some fucking bad news come through, that's my life. Anyways, what's up, BZ? Yes, I am running companions for this whole playthrough. It's been pretty fun so far. They are pretty fucking funny. Front left. And yes, Jackie can dual wield. I don't know why. I just never paid attention to that, I guess. See if we can get some cops going here. Oh, for this he's using a machine gun, so I guess that's not much of a surprise. Originally, whenever I was thinking about doing a companion run like this, I was thinking about just having Jackie follow me around throughout the entire game. It's all good, no worries. You're muted if you're talking to chat. I'm usually pretty good about that. I haven't had a situation come up yet where I'm like muted and don't realize it. I'm usually pretty good about that kind of stuff. Pretty observant. You ever pick up his guns? No. I did, I think on my Netrunner, I went and picked up his guns, but every playthrough I've done outside of that, like I don't even know.
Hey, good to hear you. Finally. Been a long time since we talked. Since when Jackie passed away.
I don't remember what I did with Jackie's body.
Calling to offer my condolences.
Offer your condolences. Ay, eso Cristo. You lived under our roof. Have the decency not to treat me like some stranger you just met. I was going to call you. I prepared an ofrenda for Jaquito. We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will be at the Coyote Cojo. Many of his friends will be there.
Do my best to make it.
Do your best. Ahí te veo.
Do your best. Yeah, so obviously I did something right with Jackie's body this time. Last couple playthroughs I didn't. I either sent them to Vix and they get taken by Arasaka, or I don't remember the other options. Why are the cops running away from the bad guys? They're back there, you dumbasses. Aren't they? Where'd they go? There they are.
They're on their last legs!
You gonna shoot him? Or are we done? I guess we're done.
I'm on him! Come on, V!
Don't even want to find you.
Won't get rid of us that easily!
Life number 1, me number 2, rest of chat 999. You can get the key for Jackie's garage, that's nice. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The other playthroughs, I've gotten the key for the bike just delivered to me at my apartment.
The pool table? We got to get rid of it.
Really? He's pretty massive.
What's up, mama?
V, nice to see you. Oye,
When you think about
sit.
it, all of this is Jackie's fault.
When my
I would probably have to disagree with that. Jackie's fault. I mean, I guess. Because Jackie's the one that puts you in touch with Dexter Deshawn. He's the one that initiates the whole thing, so I see where you're coming from with it. Yeah. Alright. Alright, you got me.
Are
been
you
better.
getting enough
to tell you
sleep?
the truth.
What is happening?
That night when Jackie fell. let's just say, things haven't exactly been easy since.
Yo sé cómo te sientes. Todos lo sabemos. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it the right way, in line with tradition. But something I'd lay by his casket that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything.
But your heart is in the right place, mi niña. Don't worry. It's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. His past is all there.
Thanks, Mom.
So I have not tried to pose
I admire that. The garage is
everybody yet. I can pose one NPC. I don't know if I can pose all of them. So, and by pose, I mean, so you can make the NPCs do poses that you put into the game for them. So technically, if I can get them to pose, then yeah, I'd be able to sit them at a table. Otherwise, what I would have to do, I could actually...
I see. Bye.
How could I do it? I could do it... You'd have to do it in such a way that you don't see their legs. Sometimes if you crouch, Panam will crouch with you.
A dozen pieces. Take lemons and limes to match.
He's all twisted. Yeah. I'm sure I could do it. I need to practice more with posing people and stuff. But yeah, I probably could do a scene where I have all my characters sitting in one place. But I'd have to do some work with the posing and stuff. I dropped some photos in well, I did in the not safe for work thing, but I've dropped a couple of photos in the Discord of posing only a single character. I posed Panam, really. I don't think I've really done much else with anyone else. Oh, I have a picture of, what's that chick's name? Get out of this. This one. She's a secondary character. This one? Oh. Yep, that's pretty much how she was looking too when I posed her. Bug something. She's one of the net runners that you see in the game. I did some poses with her. Anyways, yeah, you just have to pose the NPCs, and it can be kind of complicated to set it up.
No, he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour, sometimes two. I know it's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, you can just have them standing at the standing at a bar or something like that. You can do a photo of y'all standing around. But it would be nice to have them sitting or in a pose. It'd actually be nice to have them in different poses, but I don't think that's possible. I don't think you can have them posing separately. But what you could do is you could Photoshop it. So you could
Giving me a hand?
do a pose for one of them,
Sure, I should go in there.
sitting a certain way, like with a drink in their hand or something like that, where they're drinking.
Mama Wells
Take a picture of that,
sent me on the
and then
back
take a
time.
picture of another NPC with a different pose,
Things.
and then Photoshop them together.
That I know.
Jackie'd want you here. That's more important. Come on.
All right, Brands, you take it easy, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you chatting with us. It's been fun. Who cares about legs if they're wearing clothes anyways? Okay, give me 30 minutes tomorrow after work then. Ha ha. Hardy har har. After work for you, that is... Actually, that's near this time. I can't remember. You're... How many hours ahead of us? Like 8? So actually, no. Is it like midnight for you right now? You're burning the midnight oil.
For whom the bell tolls.
Burning the midnight candle?
Hemingway.
I don't know. They have all them funny fucking words.
Always
Gonna have to play with this tomorrow. 6.
The guy
Okay.
who wrote it was tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
You read it?
6
Really?
p.m.? 3, 4, 5, 6. You're only 3 hours?
I never got
Oh, 6 hours. It's 9:30. Yeah, it's 2:40 here.
Be a friend of though.
Take the book. I always do the book.
Locked.
Skip, skippity, skip, skip. I have a key. Oh, wait, the key's over here. Pick up the key.
Found it.
Now I have a key.
Oh, Jackie.
A mandala?
I'm still Jackie's money.
It's a long story.
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than all right. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place.
Oh, there's Jackie.
Sand mandala do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
Yeah, I forgot. We just changed time not that long ago.
Just a little janky?
It's hideous. But it's also the most
Janky?
beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I don't need any of this other stuff. Let's get out of here.
Better get going.
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells.
You gotta.
So, shall we go?
My deepest condolences. He was a fine boy.
Then go raise a glass to him, Padre. A few glasses.
De acuerdo.
V, it's good you're here. We're about to start. Sit down, please.
You can make her naked at the funeral. It's disrespectful, but I want to see it. Interesting. That's not even the same character. Maybe it is.
Hey, V.
I'm impulsive. I couldn't help it.
I thank you all for coming today.
Skip, skippy, skip, skip. Jackie's here too somewhere.
I'm not going to...
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of Jackie stand next to me in front of his ofrenda. That's gonna be funny.
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. I'd been hired to drive him and some contraband across the border. He'd bought some goods, clept from Arasaka. Top secret. Priceless. A lizard. And I remember what he said then. That I came from a place where everyone's family. So, he must be too. Jackie Wells. An honorable man. He placed principles first and stuck hard to them. Once he set his mind on something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, Chica, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others. He kept Haywood in his heart, always. It made him who he was. But most importantly, Jackie loved life and had no fear. Heart on his sleeve, he didn't overthink things, he just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he'd become legend at the afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. If he's watching, bet just about now he's flipping them all over.
He's not. He's just standing over there,
When you go to war
looking at
as a
everybody.
boy, you have a great illusion of immortality. Other people get killed, not you. Then, when you are badly wounded the first time, you lose that illusion. Rest easy, Tomb.
I would like to say a toast.
All right, skip.
Por mi hijo. Lot of people come today. Even that putica Jackie was messing around.
What's a potica? Is that his output?
Her name is Misty.
Get it straight.
Misty. She was very important to him. Do you understand? Go. Invite her along for dinner. It's the least she deserves.
Do you know what? You're a good woman. Jackie would
I
want
know.
you to have these.
I already have one, but thanks.
Thank you. I'll take such good care.
I got a second one. That's cool too, I guess. Whoa, bro. So it is that same girl.
Another.
Hey,
For
you!
Jaquito.
Have a drink with us.
Listening's a
But she's just a Valentino. She's not like Martha. What about him? That's
Jaquito Wells. In memory.
Gustavo. Okay. So is it Martha and Gustavo then? Those are the two that were in the whatchamacallit? That gig. Why am I stuck on his ugly ass?
Whoa, what the hell?
That is not what I want to do. I guess we'll have a smile. Why not? I always do mine without that. Perfect. What do you know? First try, YouTube. I gonna make this thumbnail? Nah, I'm not gonna make a thumbnail. It's fine the way it is. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't have any other skins or anything. Like you can't change his outfits or anything like that. I thought that was kind of weird, I guess. Of course, Martha you can. Do we have a default though? Maybe not, because it just says Valentino. Well, damn. Those are nice boots. Look at her guns. And her piercings? Who is this woman? Damn, baby. Elite. Level 2, number 2. She got a faceplate and everything. Oh, and she got red eyes. I saw it. Now, this just quickly took the number 2 spot on my favorite NPCs in the game. That's for damn sure. Look at all that gold and shit. She got little crosses and shit on her hands and V's for Valentinos. She's awesome. Hopefully my wife's not watching. I was just kidding, babe. She ugly. She ugly. Can't stand her. So yeah, that's Martha, I guess. I better get the fuck out of this bar. I'm getting in trouble. No way. No way. Work, motherfucker. Wow, we just saw something about him. I don't even remember what it was. Rachel just explained to the girls who he was just the other day. We saw him on TV. When did he pass away? April 12th. Today. So yeah, that's crazy. We were just talking about him. We actually saw him one time. We were in an airport, I think in Vegas. And we were flying back here. And he was just in line like a normal person. Because he's one of those celebrities where like he can kind of pass as just a normal guy. So he's not like highly recognizable, I guess. And Rachel recognized him and saw him like in line at the airport getting on the airplane. And we were looking at him like, no way. He's just blending in with the crowd and stuff like that. I actually got to text my wife and tell her that. She probably doesn't even know because she's working. She's gonna be pretty disappointed. So that sucks. Martha winds up being in a coma later, yeah. Can you see her, though? Can you go find her somewhere or something? I think she's random every time you do this quest. Don't know why. Well, as far as the Martha goes, we're not going back in there. We're moving on. She had a full-on look to her and everything, but then she's tied in with a random NPC, which is fucking weird. Usually it doesn't work like that. Hey, baby, aren't you in my car? Whoops. Panam. Regina Jones. Where's Judy? Yeah, I never gave it much thought until I think it was you that was telling me about the whole thing. And one of the last playthroughs where I did all Padre's gigs, that's whenever I learned more about it and actually went through it properly. When you see Gustavo again, you can see her in her hospital bed on a monitor in his office. When can I go back and get the guns? I don't even remember where the fuck it's at now. Why the fuck can't I remember where it's at? My brain's broken. I knew it was there. I was just fucking with you. Spooky.
Uh-huh. Nah. Save it for that other bitch, huh? No! Fine. When?
Meant to do that.
You sitting in the wrong spot.
Look who it is.
Oh, Jackie? Whoa. Damn, you're looking good.
Get up.
Nice boots.
Leave him alone, cabrones.
What's up? You want me to beat somebody up?
Back off. Ain't your biz here.
You heard what Pepe said. Take a fucking.
Damn, look at that dude.
June, fuck off. Or I implant my blade in your ribs.
Juan.
Really think you're fast enough with that blade? Really? The way I see it, be a smoking hole in your chest before your neurons even light up. But hey, nothing like a little experiment, right?
Alright, come on, Pedro. Not worth it. Don't work out. Yo, fuck you! Carajo. Fucking punk. What just happened?
I have no idea.
Trouble? Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night. Why'd you help me?
Cause you look like you got some meds on you.
I see. Nothing for free. Not in this goddamn city. Not in this goddamn life. Here, all I got. The rest, bartender got the rest.
God damn if she can't rock a Netrunner suit. They don't make them like that anymore. What were we doing? Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. What are we doing next? You gotta go blow some shit up or something. Talk to Pepe. Why not? I already got the guns. I'm talking about Jackie's guns, right? I got them. I grabbed them off the ofrenda table.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh corporal blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in, V.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then? On the house.
Cool. Free drinks.
Won't say no to a free
Work for me.
To good fortune and prosperity.
long day.
I normally drink where I can drink for free.
I'm on a double.
At my house.
Working overtime to make an extra buck.
Quietly in the dark.
Just don't want to
With nobody around.
10 years married, you know? 10 years.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow, since you brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a kid.
Double check what? I grabbed them. Got one there. Got one there.
Base solid.
Yes. I would be all about having Blue Moon in the expansion. Or not even the expansion, I just want to spend more time with Blue Moon.
Change your mind, let me know.
She is definitely another one of my favorites. And I don't know, I always joke about like blue hair and stuff like that, but I have noticed that in this game, I find the NPCs with blue hair a lot more attractive. So, yeah. Got my whole posse coming on. We already did the talk to him thing. We don't want to talk to him anymore. We're done talking to him. Skip, skibbity, skip, skip. I blacked out, sorry. It's all good. Who was awesome? Blue Moon? Bugbear? Panam? Judy? They're all awesome. Blue Moon's over there got some underboob going on. Oh, look, she got a twitchy leg just like Pan. I guess Pan gave her the twitchy leg. Oh, no, I'm good. I was talking to the voices in my head. It's all good. Skip, skibbity, skip, skip, skip.
Okay.
CD Barr's betrayal of beguiling woman sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get something off his chest. It was the same old story, an unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
You about done? I'm trying to focus.
Well, bye, Johnny. Low key, love Johnny's pit hair. I'm not a fan of hair. I actually have a hair phobia. I think I talked about that last.
I arrived on the scene looking for the woman in the pink jacket, the woman with a sordid past.
Stop right there.
What are we doing? Did I run too far? Got my whole posse here. Look at that. Pink jacket. That's her, right? Well, yeah, she's the only dot on the screen besides me. Well, and all these other freaks that are walking around with me. Her's having a bad day. Seems like good detail. Yeah, I hate hair. I am not a fan. So I never pay much attention, I guess. Where am I supposed to hang out at? Maybe I'm supposed to scan her. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
It was her, the lady in pink, breaker of hearts, framed by a halo of cigarette smoke. I followed her.
Dreaming of the day the narrator put a fucking plug in it.
Mister.
Got too close.
She can get
Almost
she
scared the dame off.
can get naked too.
I know, I know.
Got too close. Again. Something just drew me to her, like one magnet to another.
Oh, stop.
Seems like you would call your posse a harem instead. Shame.
The woman looked around. Something weighed on her. Maybe it was my gaze.
Keep this up, I'm gonna fucking puke. Narrate that.
I wouldn't call it a harem. Bunch of badasses.
The woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth, doesn't want her clothes dirty. Her conscience is already dirty enough.
Seriously, what did I ever do to you?
Life's a peach, am I right?
Sometimes. Oh, went the wrong way.
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog and betrayal.
Maybe it's a good... Well.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Shady Ripper Doc.
Husband sent me. Suspected something. What? See, he was right.
Wait. No! It's not like that. I can explain.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Okay, for one thing, he's not my input. He's my Ripper. A specialist in plastic surgery.
Specialist? In this dump?
Look, I know, I had this little accident a few years ago. The victim, well, the patient's family still can't let it go. That's why I'm forced to work here.
Hold on a sec. What about your kid?
Here's the thing, I didn't used to look like this. I had a total body sculpt. Skin, hair, eyes, everything. Except, well, you can't fool your genes. That's why our son looks different than Pepe imagined. It's not because he's not the father, just that
Have a good one, Renee. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us, man. I appreciate you.
But why? Why do that?
And why do you think? Out of boredom? Because I was a rich, basic bitch? Everyone's got their own secret. Something they want to forget or leave behind them. I had a lot of them. And I can't share them with anyone. Not even my own husband. I know I should have told Pepe about all this, but there was never a good time. And now that I'm expecting again, it wasn't planned. Please, tell him that...
Yes?
I don't know what to tell him myself. That I'm really sorry. That life's an absurdist drama, okay? Just go.
Hit the nail on the head with that last point.
I think in this playthrough I told Lizzie that her boyfriend was cheating on her. I probably shouldn't have done that went through that whole thing on this one. Just been like, yep, she's meeting up with some dude over there.
Fuck this! Wanna shoot? Then shoot!
Wait, isn't that where I'm supposed to go? This isn't good. Where's Pepe? Call Pepe. Well, that probably would have saved me a whole headache and a half.
Job's done. Followed your wife. Went into some rundown pad. Man was waiting for her inside.
I knew it. What?
Finish this another time. Okay, I'm back. Talk. Can't talk right now.
I'm back. Talk. Can't talk right now.
Back to our chat.
I knew it.
Knew it, huh?
What else?
Didn't know a thing. Didn't cheat on you. At least not in the way you think.
Huh? What way then?
She was out of Rippers, getting a scan. Her skin, hair, eyes. It's all implanted. Every single last part of her.
So, my son. That's why he...
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Cristo. How could you keep this from me? Our own husband, 10 fucking years. It's not about the skin or whatever, it's that she lied. How the hell am I supposed to trust her now?
Okay, yes, Cynthia was hiding something from you. Yes, she...
Shit, I was just looking at the Twitch.
You gonk. You know how much that means?
Soul Wrath, thanks a lot for the sub, man. 4 hours ago, I totally missed that.
You know?
Yeah. I guess you're right. Anyway, thanks. This is for you. For your troubles.
Good man, Pepe. Take care.
12 days ago, 6 days ago. I don't put a lot into into Twitch. I need to go ahead and put some alarms and stuff or something in there though, but I don't know how I'm not gonna hear them. I don't know. I guess I would because it'd pop up on OBS, right? I don't remember how that shit works, but I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you. Sub and a follow. I'm up to 9 sub nows. That's crazy. But yeah, we'll just take a moment. I appreciate all you guys for coming in, hanging out with me, and chatting with me and stuff. It makes my day absolutely a blast and worth coming on and doing it. So I appreciate all y'all. Alright, what to do now, what to do. Gotta find something to do. What? Where'd Bugbear go? Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll meet with Carrie. That'll work.
Come on. Time to lay it out for those little idiots. Their 15 minutes is up.
Hey, so what's the plan?
Simple. We get in the club, find a little slut's dressing room, do our thing, Delta. Thing is, I can't be seen. Not about to give him any free PR.
Uh-huh. Pretty sure you gave him enough already. Burning truck was everywhere. All the sheets, all the feeds.
Don't get smart. Tell me how we get inside.
Let's look around. Oh, shit, not good.
Fucking Japanese markers. How the fuck am I supposed to know what goes where? That's it. Fuck it. I'm going back to install the feed cable.
I'm like legit shocked. Is that the one I spawned in? She's wearing a different outfit, so I didn't recognize her at first. Obviously, it's the same one.
Probably gonna send Ronnie over to Europe. You tell him you were pregnant?
What's up? What's up?
Can't opt out. He's still paying off his influence. Oh, it's not that bad. They locked mine up when Diego was barely one. Look how he turned out without a father. Hun, not judging, but Diego's man and cornered.
We going in or what? Go, 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 go.
This is special boy from Foundation Organization?
Now, we're gonna chat.
Who the fuck are you?
The fucking guy you robbed.
Carrie Uridine. Carrie, son!
I ain't your son. This ain't a meet and greet either. Hey?
Hear him out. This is all a misunderstanding. Clear it up, and we're gone.
But Carrie-san, what happened? We had a deal, didn't we? Oh my god. Is this about that N54 interview?
We, didn't mean to offend or anything. Old doesn't mean anything anymore.
No wonder the
Old's the new young.
even dumber than I thought.
Wait. What's this about a deal?
We signed a deal with MSM to play Carrie-san's user-friendly. It's like our new single for the North American leg of the tour.
Over my dead body.
But we're going to bring your rock into a new era. Isn't that what you want?
Rock? You? Okay, let me tell you something. It's been claimed before, but you actually did it. Rock is dead, and you killed it. Congratulations.
Your manager contacted ours. Said you wanted to work with us.
Kovacic? The fuck? He never even asked me. The fucking corpo cuntbag.
Listen, Carrie-san, that cover is an expression of our love for you. Please, let's work something out.
Rock might be dead, but Carrie's blind if he can't see these girls got potential.
Yeah, that was pretty good, huh? There's so many things in the game, even clothing items,
You're their pawns. They're playing you.
styles and stuff. I don't know. There's a lot more things they can add, but I honestly feel like they're holding back on a lot of the stuff because maybe eventually, like tattoos. There's a ton of potential for tattoos in this, but they don't do it. They don't put them in. I think they're gonna wait for like paid DLCs, like paid stuff. Like you'll have to buy different tattoos and different outfits, different hairstyles. I think that's a thing that they'll implement eventually.
Okay. You girls.
I don't think Johnny was talking about their music. These girls have potential in other ways.
Even monkeys fall from trees.
Right.
I don't think he was talking about their music.
Wait! Carrie-san, can we get a pic with you? Just as a souvenir?
This is my favorite part right here. Whenever she bends over the chair and he looks at her ass, that's just classic. I like that part. Makes me laugh every time.
Hang on, let's get a selfie.
Alright, getting a selfie. Let's grab you. Whoop. Did I pick her up? Where'd she go? Is it gonna... Did I crash it? Cyberpunk is gonna become pay to win. Joking. Yeah, I don't think it'd be like pay to win, but definitely pay for content. I don't think they'll have DLC you have to pay for. You'll have to pay increments. They'll probably add some more tattoos and clothing through the expansion. I could be wrong though. It just kind of feels that way to me. Why am I fucking broken? I have to go back that fucking far. You start adding mods to the game, shit breaks. Fucking happens all the time. They said they're working on DLC. Do you think they'll go back on it? No. No, there will be free DLC, definitely. There's going to be free expansion, stuff like that. Because everything that they promised we were going to have in the game is not here. So I do believe they're going to work on that and put a lot of that stuff in. But I do think that they... And this goes for every company, every gaming company today is looking at these other gaming companies. They can have their games for free. They have free to play games out there. Fortnite. They make millions off the shit they sell in the game. That's why they're so hyped on photo mode and how your character looks and stuff like that. They want you to like that kind of stuff. And photo mode is insanely popular in this game. And most games, I think. They're, you know... posting photos of this all over the fucking place. So, I do believe that cosmetic stuff is how a lot of these companies are planning on making this money. Like how, Fortnite has done it and stuff. Because everybody wants that payday. And why wouldn't Cyberpunk want to do that? Fuck. Now, if I go and click on this, is it going to fuck me up again? So I'm not in game. Fuck. Just spawned in a whole new set of everyone.
Think we got it.
Thanks, Carrie-san.
Why am I broken?
So,
Look at Judy's face again.
for your single.
Really?
Yeah, gonna stick around some, V. I mean, look at him. Girls need help. Thanks.
Have fun.
Alright. Is this admin tool or part of the game? This is Cyber Engine Tweaks. It's a mod that you can put into the game. They said they're working on DLC. You think they'll go back on it? They're supposed to do free LC expansion coming. No, they're setting on roughly 20 million copies. They stand to make more money. There's still a huge interest in the game. Yeah, I'm using mods, so it's definitely still broken, but it's just because of the mods. Normally this wouldn't be like this.
Rather we didn't get ahead of ourselves. Not that chummy just yet.
Although Judy's face, that whole Judy being broken thing is really fucking weird. But like I said, I think it has to do with having more than one spawned in. The code is like getting messed up.
Not complete, tripe.
Because that face thinks it's attached to this body, and then it will switch, and like this face will be attached to that body, and it just gets freaking stupid. But now I have all these NPCs following me around. Make a whole army of this shit. What's up, Cynthia?
Remember me?
I do.
I do.
I don't know what you told him, but thanks. Thank you so much.
Somebody lost their shirt. Alright. Let me fix this, because it's... I hate when it's broken. No, despawn, 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 despawn. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do in the future. I mean, I fully believe that they're going to continue putting out content, updates, expansions. They're going to continue to finish this game. I fully believe that. I don't think they're going to stop. The only way I would see them actually stopping, and somebody else said this, I'm just kind of regurgitating it because I agree with it. If something happens within the company, like, I don't know, they seriously fail in something, like, say, for instance, they release the next Witcher, and it's just a complete bomb. Like, maybe it even has issues like what Cyberpunk had launching. If that were to happen again to them, it could like hurt them beyond the point of being able to fix it. And that would affect, I think, future content for all their games. But I don't see that happening. They dropped the ball with stuff here. I think they learned their lesson. And I don't really think they're going to do it again. But I do believe that will force them, really, to push back future updates and push back future content and even future games. For anybody who's ever, like, I'm old, so I remember Blizzard games, when Blizzard games came out, like Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Lords of Destruction, even World of Warcraft. It was ready and supposed to be done and launched years before it actually happened, and they would push it back, constantly pushing it back. So it was like we constantly had to be waiting and stuff because the game wasn't done. They never released early. They always released, I mean, in some cases, years after they had intended on releasing a game or an update or whatever. And games nowadays, because of social media, because the world is so much smaller now than what it used to be, I don't think they quite have those options. They have to compete. They have to stay relevant. And you can only push a game back so far before you will completely lose interest, and you'll have a game bomb just based on the fact that, you know, the timing wasn't right to release it. You waited too long. You know, something else came out ahead of you, whatever. So, because of the way society is now and stuff, what do you want to bet? Armadillo mod? What do you think? Armadillo mod. Penetrator. So I don't know. I think that they're going to be fine with future games. The Witcher games have been amazing. They dropped the ball with Cyberpunk. They bit off more than they can chew. They could chew at the time. And then with COVID and everything else, and then the way they launched the game, a lot of mistakes were made. Like I said many times, what I would have done, because, you know, I'm a CEO of a gaming corporation, what I would have done is I would have told them, look, just launch the game, do it as an alpha or a beta, let people know, hey, we don't want to continue pushing this game off and pushing it back. We want you guys to help us test it. We want you guys to play it and see what you think about it and enjoy it and stuff like that. And just let people know it's a work in progress. Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to launch on PlayStation and Xbox. They would have only been able to launch on PC. But they could have done it that way. And it would have saved them a lot of headache. It would have saved them a lot of face. And yeah, it wouldn't have been the catastrophe that it was. And I've seen it a million times because Steam releases games all the time. There's a ton of games on Steam that are just, they're beta releases. They're beta games. What's up, kid face? What you doing?
I'm getting clothes.
Getting clothes? You work today?
No.
No?
I gotta get clothes. I was gonna wear that one dress that we got from JCPenney's.
Yeah. Sorry, my kid stopped off, was picking some stuff up, so have a quick chat with her. But, yeah, it is what it is. I think the game is in a good state now, definitely better than what it was. Is it everything people thought it was going to be? No. Obviously it's not. But it has potential. There's a ton of potential still. Will it ever reach it? I don't know. I hope it does. I love the game. But, don't know. They still do that for the WoW, and their expansions. Yeah, they always push stuff back. Blizzard's always been really good about that, but Blizzard is... So, AAA games versus AAA companies. CD Projekt Red wasn't a AAA company. They were a normal company that has produced AAA games. And this was supposed to be a AAA game, but they didn't push it back the way a AAA company would have. A company like Blizzard, they don't have to sell their product. The product really sells itself. It really does at this point. So they're allowed to push stuff back and not have it finished and stuff. Where a company like CD Projekt Red, they really needed to release the game because The Witcher could only carry them so far. And that's really, I think, their only big hit is The Witcher. So I understand it, but obviously, hindsight, it could have been done better. And devs have come out and spoken and told us that the higher-ups were, like, they weren't listening. They were telling them, they were warning them, it's not going to work, this isn't going to work, that's not going to work, and they just said, you know what, do it, because this is happening. So, either way, it is what it is. I'm still excited about the game, though. I can't wait for there to be more stuff coming out. I do think that they're listening too much to random talking heads on the internet, though. Them talking about putting in a transmog system is just ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. And them changing and tweaking little things versus focusing on the big picture, like constantly changing difficulty, constantly changing the steering on cars, because that drives me fucking nuts. Like, focus on finishing the game and building the game. Don't worry about all this little shit.
V, got a job for you. My client had a shitload of beta acid stolen. What's beta acid, you might wonder? Fuck if I know, but it's worth a lot.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people even come in here. A couple of my regulars really want a new Game Plus, and I mean, I understand it. I understand why, but I don't see that as being a good thing for the game. Basically, my understanding is being able to keep everything that you earned through the first playthrough. So you play through the game. Everything you keep, you get to have in your next life. Like, you basically could just start all over again. I mean, to each their own, I guess. If that's the way people want to do it, that's fine. Because the game is difficult, especially on very hard. The game is very hard. And in the beginning, it's extremely hard. So I can understand that mentality. But it breaks the immersion. You know, you only have so long to live. You're dying. Granted, you can already skip time and spend as much time in the game as you want. So, I mean, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of ridiculous things that they're wanting to do, or people are wanting them to do, and whether they do it or not, I don't know. I think the whole idea behind a transmog system is just a waste of fucking time. They're gonna waste time, resources, and money on something that they don't need.
Did Okada give you the details?
And honestly, if people are looking, and granted, it's hard, especially for new people, you don't know how to do mods and stuff like that, and you don't want to put mods in the game and kind of wreck the game itself and your look at the story. Why have I never noticed that sign before? I guess I've never really been through here. Is this the only place that sign exists? I think I would have noticed that at some point. Okay. What are we doing? Why am I driving?
They're supposed to pass down the street. We just sit tight till they show up and follow them. I want to see the light in that motherfucker's eyes go out.
Whoa. Why?
So he can smell his own fear before he dies.
Plan sounds half-baked. Honestly, don't like it.
What's that supposed to mean?
First up, don't execute in public. Don't need an audience. Second, they could get away.
You don't get it. I spent my life savings on this. That's them. Step on it.
I think future content, what I'm actually most excited about coming up in the future is going to be the online stuff. but I don't like, well, I kind of do enjoy, now that I've played it more, like Grand Theft Auto Online. I was never really a big fan of that. I would like Grand Theft Auto to be able to play it with a friend and go through the story. Like, I very much like old school Nintendo, PlayStation co-op games where it's you and a friend playing through a story together. The whole PvP aspect and the way they did Grand Theft Auto and stuff, it's fine. Obviously, it does very well. A lot of people like it. It's very lucrative for companies, but it's not for me. I would like a companion, like what I have now with Panam, run around the game with Panam, but I would like a co-op mode where I can play with a friend. And it could be online. Yeah, I mean, obviously it'd be online. For consoles, maybe you could do it in person. I have no idea. I don't know how that would work. I'm sure it's just all online now. Because I haven't played consoles in fucking years. I don't know how online works for consoles. Or not online, but like co-op or even versus. Can you have two-player games anymore and have split screen? Is that a thing? Back in my day, you were on the left side of the screen, your friend was on the right, and if your friend was a bastard, he would cheat and look at your screen while you're kicking his ass. That's how it was back in my day. I don't know if it's still like that anymore. I assume it is, but I don't know. I don't play consoles. But I would love to see them add a co-op in this so that I can play this game with a friend. And the game is difficult enough, it's hard enough that, I mean, two people going through the game just on the difficulty it is now should be fun. Are you wearing clothes? Thank God.
NCPD! Stop right there!
Look at her in her little flip-flops and shit.
Lieutenant Vasquez, NCPD! Stop right there! You're protecting a murderer! Drop it or I shoot!
Whoop.
Wait!
He's dead.
Stop! Stop the killing! They're here to kill you! It's not their fault. Shoot the girl, and our deal is dead.
Vasquez! Shoot!
Right. Let's just all shoot holes in each other.
Crying out loud. Fuck! We can't leave her here. Media vultures will be here any minute.
The fuck are you doing? Stop! NCPD! Stay where you are! And get that goddamn semi out of here! We take her with us.
What? Olga,
You
we've
want
got
me
a
to
situation.
come with you?
I need you.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Guess that depends on the evolution of the game. How does this game move forward in a connected way if we are dead? Or is V not important and we just play a different person? That's kind of what I was thinking. If they were to do this, it would be like Grand Theft Auto, where you're in Night City playing as some rando NPC somewhere. GoldenEye. I don't remember GoldenEye. That's old school. That's back in my day, but I never played it. What am I doing?
What the hell is this?
Precinct will mop up here. What's your name?
Even like Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption would have been fucking amazing to go through the game co-op. And I don't like the online. I don't like the online version. And honestly, the only reason I played the online version of Grand Theft Auto, because when I bought Grand Theft Auto 5, I was given all this free shit because I bought it with some kind of promotion. I was given like millions and millions of dollars on the online game. Never fucking played it for 5 years, probably. Never went online. My daughter and her friend go online and play it. And they really liked it. They had all kinds of cars and all kinds of shit. And I was like, hey, you know, I could come on there and give you all my money. Well, come to find out you can't do that. So I went on and started playing it and stuff and just hanging out with her and buying cars. And we'd go crash them into people and go blow people up and stuff like that. And I actually had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. But still would love to see a co-op mode for it, for the actual story.
We can't stay. Come with us. You'll find out all you need to know on the way. Got to object strongly. Noted. But you don't have a vote here.
Ha! That's it. Got no fucking idea what this is about. But if you don't go with them, I'm never talking to you again.
All right, I'll go with you. Move it. We're running late.
Panam's riding shotgun.
Anything
that changed the meaning of existence. Changed your life.
I never play through this, and I really should every time, simply because of their names. Some of my regular viewers might know why.
Sure.
Then you will understand exactly what I'm trying to do. 12 years ago, I was sentenced to prison for armed robbery. And other sins. I shot and killed several people in cold blood, and it didn't mean anything.
Well, that's a first. Is my stream running okay for everybody? Because it just disconnected for YouTube. Says my YouTube disconnected.
Spelling mistakes you can correct, but murder's murder.
You can make amends to the families. You can lead.
And I dropped all my viewers. What the fuck's going on?
Spill already. What do you want from me?
Stay with me for the day, and I'll pay you what you were promised to kill me.
Did maybe my computer?
With what money?
Not mine. The studio's. And the studio will pay.
Oh, Shamar's still here. I don't know, that's weird. Maybe my computer's just having issues. Oh, I'm supposed to click on shit. Click, 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 click. And Twitch is still running fine. Alright. It's just me.
No one will force you to stay.
We're almost at Gloria LMR's.
Give me a moment, I need to prepare.
Nice boots. I hated this quest. I did too. Like I said, there's a particular reason that I would actually like it because of their names, but I've only ever done the quest like one time. I probably should do it like every time, every playthrough, but I don't. Did this not work?
Stay in the car.
Of course not.
We're on a tight schedule.
Having like some lag issues somewhere here. I don't know what's going on. Alright, that looks like it's fine. Alright, whatever. You just jump out and slam the door on her? You're nice. What are we doing? Man, this is a bad neighborhood. What are we doing? Panam, you might want to put some clothes on. This doesn't look like a safe place.
Zuleika?
You're late.
I found a companion along the way.
Hi.
From the studio?
Do you remember what you wrote me in your last letter? She is everything you spoke of. V, meet Zuleika.
V, pleasure.
You are a friend of Joshua's?
Sure.
Recent acquaintance, more like.
Mama isn't back yet. We can talk inside until she returns. Come in.
Hurry up. I'll be waiting outside.
I honestly don't remember any of this. I remember the ending and like the whole point behind all this, but
Looks like someone doesn't enjoy waiting patiently.
Fuck off.
fuck off, ka. Where's the sink? Do you just drop a deuce and then wash your hands in the shower? I don't really understand the bathrooms in the future.
Can I offer you anything? A drink?
Whiskey would be great. I like a little bit of whiskey.
Please. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen.
Amen.
Zuleika is the sister of the man I killed. She wrote me letters while I was doing time. That is how we two were united. Through forgiveness.
Why are we here? And who are we waiting for?
Tell me, V, do you believe in God?
Sure, I believe.
Zuleika and I have a running dispute. I was thinking you could help us resolve it.
No. I never agreed to anything like this.
I'm all ears.
Joshua, he thinks he's the Messiah and wants to end his own life.
Oh, one of those.
That is not true.
Yeah, that happens quite often, actually.
Suicide. Do you really think that's what the Lord could ever want from you?
It won't be suicide.
Pretty sure God said not to commit suicide. But, I mean, I'm not a professional here.
God in prison. The next day, my face was on the cover of every scream sheet. A brain dance studio took notice. They sent representatives to make me an offer.
Bloodsuckers.
I was facing the electric chair. Now, with the studio's help, my death will be more than a state-sanctioned murder.
They want to scroll a brain dance of Joshua being crucified. An execution like any other. Just
Oh, yeah, that should be fun. I'm totally a firm believer that we should bring back coliseums and
transformed me into a child of God.
having people fight to the death. That'd be fun. Be my answer to population control. I'm just kidding. But seriously.
Why love?
If unconditional love exists, then so must God. It's time the world was reminded of His divine presence. Think of the millions jacked into their feeds like livestock. The children growing up in gang-infested streets. Do they know love? Think of the joy toys on Jig Jig Street. Coked out corpos in their offices, and murderers who stalk the streets. I want to reach them. I will reach them.
Yeah, Mom, that's the wrong one.
Killers like you, V. Have you known love? Do you know what it is?
Mother's home. Joshua Stevenson. We meet again. And who are you?
Mrs. El Amar. I have come to beg you for forgiveness.
You murdered my son. That is something I can never forgive.
I truly do regret the pain I have caused you.
Fix what? I have no idea. I didn't program anything into Nightbot. Oh, that's right.
Go, please.
I completely forgot. That is... Huh.
It's okay. We should leave. Really.
Please, Mrs. El Amar.
I don't know. I think I might have changed the password for Nightbot. I don't know. I forgot I had that programmed in here.
You took my Reuben from me. My child. My son.
Let's go back to the car.
No, for some reason I was thinking that you just put that in there, like you set that up. I thought you had access to my Nightbot. Somebody said I can set up the Nightbot so it does that in YouTube as well. Maybe that'd be something I should work on tonight. Whoa, whoa, what? What the hell's going on?
Talked to Gloria and explained everything. And somehow I thought she'd find it in her heart to forgive me.
Time to grab a bite to eat.
Where are we eating?
Pie Z.
They do a great cup of coffee.
I want a big ass chili Riano burrito.
Got a killer cheesecake at Pie Z.
I'm lactose intolerant.
How about vegan avocado ice cream then?
How well do you know the city?
Can't know Night City well, ever. It's always changing. Always surprising. Part of its charm.
True that.
Oh, skip ride. Skip, skippity, skip, skip, skip.
Take Stevenson inside, grab us all a table. Need a word with our stowaway here. Wait up a sec, I want to talk. So, what do you think about our next big BD star?
He's got some organic chips loose. Needs psychiatric help.
My thoughts exactly. But it's too late for that.
If he's as crazy as you say, why is he so important to you?
Because Stevenson's got a little something that's in short supply, but in very high demand. That little something's called authenticity. In that brain composed entirely of cat shit at this point, he truly believes what he says.
Ah, sounds like the perfect BD actor.
And one incapable of fucking up in any way.
Yeah, I think a lot of the graphics and stuff in this game are amazing. It does look really good.
And that's my concern because...
You're fucking with his mind, asking probing questions. You're making him doubt, and most importantly...
to me, there's not enough content. I want more story. I want more side stuff.
Don't do it, V.
Like main side stuff, main side quests or side quest, whatever.
My answer's no.
Why do I think you don't understand what I'm offering you?
Understand just fine. Let's go inside.
Not bad for a petty merc off the streets.
Grown curious how this'll all end.
In pain and profit, that's how. One's sacred, the other's insane. Though who knows if they aren't congruous concepts. But yeah, I'm curious too. And I've been surprised before.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, like, obviously this story being about V and V's little experience here, what if CD Projekt Red was to put more things like an expansion where you actually played it as a different character or something like that? Like, a lot of people are talking about they want the 6 months, before V, whenever he spent time with Jackie and stuff like that, that whole 6 months that they went through. But what if, there's other characters? So if they did the online thing like they did with GTA 5, then basically you just create your character, you're just another person that exists in the city or whatever. But they could actually do full playthroughs like this and have different stories still in the same game. They could release an expansion where, yeah, as V, you pick the corpo path and stuff like that, but then there could be other people too. Jim Bob, could come in, and then you could play as Jim Bob and his fucking story, and it be different, although you still pick, like, the Nomad, Corpo, whatever, but have a completely different playthrough. I see that as being a possibility for an expansion in this game, where you play as someone other than V. You have a choice, and that's the expansion. They give you options as far as another character. So then having a short story like this, a shorter story, makes sense, because think about it. If they released an expansion for this game once a year, in 5 years, you have 5 different characters that you could play. The first one being V, the next one being JJ, whatever. And then having the short stories would make more sense.
Seen every kind of dirtbag in this city. This break for it, your ass is going down.
Nobody's paying you to open your mouth, Vasquez.
Yeah, I'm not saying that that's like a thing that they're even thinking, but I mean, at this point, we have a whole lot of what ifs. What if they did this? What if they did that? Who knows what they're gonna actually do?
This brain dance.
I mean, the possibilities are endless. That's one of the things I love about this game. It has insane amount of potential, but what will they do with that potential? Will they piss it away, or will they actually do something with it? Yeah, kind of like anthology story like American Horror Story. Yeah, every season's a different story, different character.
It'll feel like Stevenson, though. How is that even possible? Give me a break. We're part of EBM.
What are you dying to know?
Couple of years and we won't be using actors anymore.
What their expansions are going to be? What other stories could there be?
Sounds like you don't even need him now.
The son of man's agony. You can't weave it.
What if you played as Panam? What if they did an expansion where you basically went through all of Panam's stuff and you only have the meetups with V like throughout the story and stuff like that? And that would be fucking cool. Go through the whole story as Panam, meeting with Nash, going on that whole adventure, getting fucked over and having to take him out and stuff. That would be fucking awesome. You could do the same thing with Judy. I mean, you could do that with any characters in the game. And that could be the expansions. Yeah, and see, that's perfectly fine. They're going to continue working on the game and opening up more stuff, I'm sure. So if somebody was just like, they just love V and they want to stick with that character, they absolutely could. There's going to be more stuff added. But I'm saying what if, or something that they could do. They could make this a thing.
Can we please talk about something besides...
Who's this dude? Where the hell did he come from?
Topic of choice.
I've never seen this model before.
I don't know. I spent years not talking to anyone.
Okay, nothing hard. What do you do to relax?
Well, let's see. I read scripture. I watch brain dances and movies. Did you hear about the remake of Badlands Raid?
I mean, is it just me? Am I missing something? Has he always been in the game? I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah, kicks the original's ass, trust me.
Anyways.
Stevenson can't be distracted. He has to focus now.
Relax, Rachel.
Yes, why? I don't know anything about you. How do you spend your leisure time? What do you do to unwind?
None of your fucking business.
I mean it as a serious question.
I meditate.
Great to have an outlet.
GTA is still milking that game. Hell yeah.
Peace of mind can only come through the spirit.
Well, I kind of disagree with the second part of your statement there, Neomac. I think that CD Projekt Red has burnt the Cyberpunk community already too much. I don't know if this could be as lucrative as what it could have been initially. I think at this point they need to finish Cyberpunk, finish their vision for this game, and then they need to focus on their next game, their sequel, their part 2. And that, if they're gonna try and go for a cash cow where they're milking people for money in the game, whatever, this isn't the game that they need to focus on that with. Because I think that even though there is a lot of people that still love this game and stuff, there's a lot more people that I don't think they're gonna be willing to spend more money in this game. But I don't know. Who knows? If the online version of this is fucking amazing, then yeah. Yeah, anybody throws money at things that they're enjoying doing.
I've ever seen, but it's still corporate exploitation.
Your cynicism's starting to wear thin on me.
We could talk in circles, but who cares what we think? What would it change? Corpse will continue to grow rich off his type, and the masses will live on with their pipe dreams.
Hang on, where's Rebel Johnny? Seem to have lost him.
Well, I found him. He's inside that guy. He's the real rebel.
Make up your mind. Which is it, Nutjob or Messiah?
He's fucked in the head. The world's fucked in the head. And you're fucked in the head because my fucked up head is inside it. Guess if you want to save the world, that's the first step. Get fucked in the head.
What do you think? God exists?
Fuck. Kill me, please.
Come on, serious question.
What? Why? So you flatlined, then got your beat back. Don't tell me that's left you wondering if a construct can even be saved.
Weird as fuck today. Just kind of unreal. But reality beckons. Come on, we got places to trash.
Well, I thought they've already said that the DLCs are going to be free and the first couple expansions are going to be free. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what they mean by an expansion. Because at this point, what are their expansions? The expansions are going to be Pacifica? Whatever this shit out here is, out over here, whatever. I mean, that's all they really have in the way of expansions for this game other than story. Now, DLC, downloadable content, where they're just adding stuff in that was already supposed to be in the game, you know, fine. But adding to the story, I fully believe, is what they would charge for. So, in what we've been talking about here, if they decided to add in new characters where you didn't play as V, if they added in another protagonist, you played through as Jim Bob or Jay, we'll call him Jay just for the shits of it, and play through his story, then yeah, I could see them charging for that because it's a different story. It doesn't pertain to what our initial version of the game is, which is V's life, you know, and V's experience in Night City. If they brought in another character like that and wanted to charge you for that, I could see that as an expansion. But as far as expanding the map or V's story, I don't think they should charge for it, but I mean, that's not my decision to make. Would I pay for it? Fucking probably. I love this game, so yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of stuff they could do with this. It's just a matter of what are they going to do? Because they have to be careful because of what they've already done and the way they launched the game. And it hasn't been completely ruined yet. There is still a large amount of people that want to play the game and want to see it succeed. And I believe that a lot of people will come back to the game later if they put out the right stuff. But people today don't typically stick with something. It's kind of like TikTok. We were just having a conversation about TikTok the other day. It's the most popular little platform thing for stuff. And the reason why is because you just skip from one thing to the next. You never have to sit bored for 2 seconds. You don't even have to read into stuff. You watch something, it's over, you go to the next one. Just entertainment after entertainment after entertainment. You never have a point where you don't even have a break. It just goes to the next, to the next, to the next. So with our society, the way it is, they'll play the game for a little bit, and if it's not overly exciting, if it's not crazy fun, they just go on to the next thing. They go look for something else. People don't sit still anymore the way they used to.
You might not know the place. Don't really advertise.
What's the occasion?
Us cracks. We never celebrated our little victory. Go round back, tell the bouncer you're with me. I'll let you in, no problem. Don't be late.
X-Pack could be in space. What's X-Pack? Expansion pack. I don't know. I don't know if I really see them doing an expansion in space. It would be nice, since they have that whole scene at the end where you go to space and do that. If they did extend the story and made it so that you can play that mission, That'd be kind of cool, I guess, and that would be in space. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not much of a space person, so not really my idea expansion. But I'm not a futuristic person either. All this stuff. Oh, look. Would you call any of that cyberware, though? It's like she's just wearing goggles or something. She doesn't have cyberware installed, right? Can't tell if that's cyberware. What would you consider cyberware or not? I guess not. Yeah, I never thought I'm not really a fan of it. Future shit, this kind of stuff, cyborgs and stuff, never been my thing, not at all. So, I guess at this point I wouldn't put it past anything. If they wanted to do something in space, yeah, I'd probably do it. Just because I love the game and I love the story.
This elevator is out of order. Sorry.
Yeah, let's put it back in order.
Guests too?
Mr. Bouncer.
In that case, enjoy your
They've been releasing free DLC like the apartments and new weapons, character mirror editor. Upcoming expansion that is known to expand on Pacifica won't be free. Okay. We shall see. I think adding in removed content. So what they initially wanted for the game, adding that stuff in, I believe is what they intend on having as free content. Anything that they had already planned on expanding on later, because when a game comes out, they know that they're going to expand on things later. And they have a discussion. You know, this is what the initial game's going to be. This is what's going to come later. Yeah, this isn't open the first time you walk up to it. So you have to wait for people to move or what? What? What do you want? You want to put your chair down? Is that what you want? There. There. Is that what you want?
This is V, my right hand. V's the little bird that shows up when I gotta wrap up and run. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. Everybody's going to be wrong because nobody knows what they're thinking, what they're going to do. And of course, I don't like paying for extra shit. So I'm fully on board with them having all the free DLC stuff. But when you think about it, in reality,
It's a wild and crazy ride.
I mean, they have to make money somehow. They can't keep putting time and money, time and effort into a game that they've already capped. So, yeah, there will be something somewhere that they're going to be charging you for. Where it starts, where it ends, who knows. That's why I'm almost fine with things like cosmetics and stuff like that. Like, I played, PUBG. I never played Fortnite, but Fortnite's the same way. They charge for skins and stuff like that. I think some of like the Counter-Strike, is it Counter-Strike? Some of the first-person shooters, a lot of the first-person shooters do that. That's fine. If they want to do something like that in Cyberpunk and charge people for all these stupid outfits or something like that, great. If that's what makes you money, do it. And like I said, I fully believe that's what their intention was, because of how much they've pushed for people to do the photo mode. They have a photo competition going on right now.
But the bastard's gonna regret making me sign those papers.
You try to get out of that deal with the label?
Let's be real. Say I break contract. Then what? Who's gonna release my new...
All I know is Cyberpunk in itself, the amount of lore and content that is capable and possible is huge. It's expansive. So what parts of it are we actually going to get to? who are we actually ever going to meet? Are we ever going to meet, you know, Bart Moss, Morgan Blackhand? Are we going to get into their stories? Are we going to be able to see them as playable characters? I mean,
Shut the place down for the day. Can't get enough of this view. Love looking at this city from above.
oh, Chris isn't here. Chris is working, and I know one of Chris's biggest things he wants to see in the expansion is he wants to be able to find a cure for V and stuff like that. He loves V. He loves the story. But he doesn't want V to die. So I know he really wants some expansion, DLC, whatever, around that and extending that story.
Night City's not something you ever forget. It just doesn't let you.
I want to meet Morgan Blackhand, yeah. Legacy, Morgan Blackhand, etc. Night City could be fun. Yeah, and see, I think that would be a thing too, in the expansion and stuff like that. So, if they don't do V, like they could do something like Panam or something like that, have her story. But what if they picked another random mercenary or a random rocker, anything from 50 years prior to this, 20 years prior to this, and have it, you know, maybe they meet with Spider and go on some adventure there, you know, who knows? They could do anything like that because of how expansive the lore is in this game. Maybe 50 years back you could play as somebody who knew Morgan Blackhand, was a friend of his, and helped him with something, you know, helped him fight Smasher, you know, whatever.
Never believed I'd make it on my own without Silverhand.
What about this? So Morgan Blackhand, we know, got fucked up by Smasher and got put in the hospital or whatever, like he was really thrashed after that. Maybe he goes into kind of hiding-ish. He's living his life trying to be free and happy and stuff. Maybe he makes a friend, and you're the friend. Like, you're learning, hey, this guy's actually a Night City legend here, and, you know, he's my friend, he wants me to do this, or he needs my help doing this. Maybe he needs some life-saving treatment, and I have to go out and find it. Or I have to go out and figure out how to help him. And who knows? So much possibilities. It's endless. Endless. Yeah, a lot of people want a happy ending for V, and honestly, I'm fine with V's fate. I think the Aldecaldo ending is the best ending for V. Oh, here, let's get denied.
I'll even protect you from yourself.
Fuck. Sorry, V. I like you lots. This ain't going anywhere.
I still think it's fucking weird that Carrie and River, you can attempt to kiss, you can attempt to romance as the opposite character, as the opposite sex, whatever, and get shut down. It's so weird that they're the only ones you can do that to, but yet you can't, like, do that to Panam and Judy. I wonder if it's part of, like, the Me Too thing or whatever, the Me Too movement thing, where, like, they don't want you to attempt to touch a woman or kiss a woman or something like that. I wonder if it has something to do with that. You can do it with the two male characters, but you can't do it with Panam and Judy. Although you can touch Judy's thigh. So, maybe, I don't know. I just think that's weird.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah, I was saying I'm fine with V's fate, because that's Night City. He went to do a job, and he cut a bullet in the head. That's the way Night City goes. Now, for V's story, he was lucky enough to have Johnny Silverhand's engram stuffed in his fucking head, you know, the relic, and that created an event. So he got a prolonged life. He's actually got a prolonged life. We're living on borrowed time, going through this adventure, meeting these people. This is all borrowed time stuff. So I'm fine with how it goes, because the alternative was he caught a bullet in the head and somebody found his body laying in the dump, you know, well, his bones. Somebody found his bones in the dump in like 10 years. So, like, it's this or just death. Yeah, I mean, I like V. I would love for him to have a happy ending, but I think he did get a happy ending. Instead of just lights out, getting fucked over by Dexter Deshawn, he got to come back to life and meet people and actually become something before he died. So I think his story is absolutely amazing. His, hers, whatever, whoever you play. You do you. I would prefer a new Merc set after or during this time. The same time as V, like the same time we're playing now. I'm not picky on what we actually get. I'm a simple man. I just want more Judy. Oh, gotta love that booty. Judy will shut you down. I know that for sure. Like I said, V gets cheated. Yeah, the same time as V. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't mind actually playing through and getting, like, Panam's story. I don't know what Judy was really doing, her mock stuff. All she's doing is brain dances and stuff. But Judy actually, or Panam actually went through some shit. Like, before we really met her. So she could have an interesting story, an interesting playthrough. It would be an interesting thing to see. Yeah. There's a lot they can do with this game, and I wish, but I wish this about a lot of games. I love DayZ. For anybody who's ever played DayZ, it's a great game. They've never put enough money and people into it to make it greater. And it pisses me off. A lot of games are like that. They have a lot of potential, but they'll never reach their potential because they don't have the money and the resources to throw at it.
Fine, sure, on my way.
She said she'll come. Thanks, V.
Yeah, they're really lacking in love interest in this game. It feels... I don't know, the whole thing feels weird. It feels less like a love interest versus like a one-night stand with a friend. You make a friend, and then you end up having a one-night stand. If you seduce them, then you get access to their apartment. You know, whoop-de-doo, I guess? I don't know. And like I said many times, I definitely want consequences. I want, like... So I've romanced Judy, and I romance River. So there should be a consequence there where... like, I can get caught or something like that. If I go fucking around with hookers on Jig Jig Street, you know, there should be a chance that you can get caught. Meredith Stout. I haven't done Venus and Furs yet. So whenever I go to do that, wouldn't it be fucking nice if Judy pops in like, hey, yeah, I was just driving along here and I happened to see you walk into the hotel, so I thought I'd come say hi. I didn't expect to see you doing this, you know? I want that to be more flushed out. Because it has, once again, a lot of potential. And not just the naughty bits. I want the romance, the actual connection, the story. Be more like an actual romance versus a fling or a quick little pixel eye candy that people do. But you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's going to be it for my video. That's going to be it for my stream today. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, join my Discord, and I will see you in the next video.